17-year-old Ko Yoshi continues to make strides in Division 3, today moving his score to 3-2 with a push-out of Kiri no Fuji. I thought I fought well. I'm training well in the stable before each match and feel my condition is improving, said the ex-junior high school yokozuna. I'll try to continue fighting like I did today. 30 rungs higher up, former high school yokozuna Kotonowaka hit ex-top division man Toyo Hibiki with the overarm throw to move his score to 3-2. He's really strong and I won through sheer perseverance, said Kotonowaka. I'm really fired up for these matches against high-level opponents and feel it's a great and fulfilling experience. I'm just trying not to get overpowered at the Tachi-ai. None of the division's top 10 were in action today, meaning Ura's promotion is no closer to being confirmed. But in Division 2, a remarkable stay of execution gave Kitaharima extra hope of avoiding the drop and making promotion from Division 3 that little bit more difficult. Tsurugisho appeared to easily slap him down, but a judges' conference concluded his top knot had been pulled, and his opponent was thus disqualified. It's only the 55th time in 35 years that a salaried wrestler has been disqualified, and the first since Tochinoshin against Abi last year. Also in Division 2, 22-year-old Kotonowaka posted an 8th win to stay just one behind Chionokuni, the leader, and all but seal a top division return. He edged a thriller with Akua to do it, winning by last-ditch scoop throw while falling in mid-air. Frankly, for my first tournament post-injury, I am very pleased, said the stablemaster's boy. But now is not the time to be getting carried away. In the top division, Kiribayama announced he had injured his left rotator cuff against Takakeisho yesterday and was withdrawing for the time being. He's looking at whether he can come back, but as far as today was concerned, opponent Asanoyama picked up his second default win of a 7-bout winning streak. Well, gather all the luck you can in this merciless sport. By and large, it was a good day for the title frontrunners, now putting slightly more daylight between themselves and potential challengers. A cat-like Wakatakakage knocked Kotoshoho out of contention with a masterful landing and sturdy right under the armpit. I'm happy to get the winning score, but I'm not thinking about the title, he said. My focus is on getting forward and not pulling. It was indeed a perfect day for his sumo family. Older brother Wakamoto Haru fighting on the Division 1 program for the first time and defeating Ichinojo. Oldest brother Wakatakamoto besting rising star Tochikamiyama in Division 3. Joint leader Tobizaru fought like a man possessed, gripping firmly with the right, swinging Ryuden towards him, burying his head in the bigger man's chest, consolidating with the left, and finishing with a beautiful inner arm throw. I can actually make my power tell at this level, he puffed afterwards, full of smiles. My aim today was not to stand square on, but to keep myself at an oblique angle. I feel I have a good attacking shape and I'm enjoying every day. Sure, there's some fatigue, but I'll just stay focused, now go for 10 wins, and keep imposing my style. Is a first debut championship in 111 years on the cards? Tobizaru would have us believe he's not even thinking about it. His next opponent is Onosho, who also moved to 8 wins today after Takayasu's forearm smash left his hips too high and ripe for unbalancing. I feel I'm really making up for the despair in July, Onosho told NHK. I told myself things couldn't get any worse than that, and went back to basics to rebuild my strength. I would have preferred to have blasted him out, but stayed focused on the most practical route to victory. Later in the day, Shodai let Terutsuyoshi hit him with all he had, then made him an unwilling participant in his masterclass on dealing with smaller men. He's a very awkward opponent, and I held back at the Tachi-ai to stay on guard against any leg pull attempt, Shodai confessed. I'm relieved to get 8 wins, and overall I think I'm fighting well. My offense is good, and I'm staying in really well when attacked. Rather than the title, though, let's go for double figures first. He won't say the exact word, but Ozeki is clearly what he's after. The day's final bout saw Takakeisho withstand best friend Daieisho's thrusting barrage, deflect him with the right and imprison him with a vice-like left, making him the 5th joint leader at the 2/3 mark. Terunofuji was deprived of the chance to be alongside him by a brutal attack from Onosho, who knew exactly where to hit and exactly how to stop that outside left from reaching his belt. In sumo, that's what they call cover fire for a senior stablemate's title charge. "I was constantly attacking, aiming to stay low and get inside," said an elated Onosho afterwards. "I've trained so well, and can therefore fight calmly and confidently." Although unlikely to take the title himself even after today's morale-boosting win over Tochinoshin, Mitake Umi looks set to have the biggest say in where the Emperor's Cup goes. For now, he is down to fight Takakeisho, Asanoyama and Shodai in the final third, and according to NHK, will likely be paired with whoever of Wakatakakage, Onosho and Tobizaru seems most likely to win the title. Should all three of those men keep winning, Mitake Umi may have his match with Asanoyama moved aside, freeing him up to face a second of those men. For now, Day 11 dictates that Wakatakakage must get past Chiyotairyu. Onosho and Tobizaru face each other, as we know. Takakeisho has Takara Fuji, and Shodai aims to measure his Ozeki credentials against ex-Ozeki Takayasu. It promises to be a cracker. See you tomorrow.